Hello. Okay, so it's Wednesday afternoon? So Wednesday, October 15th. We're going into week 7. This is from 2 weeks ago, so week 5. Catching up on trophies. We're getting there. One more week and I'm caught up. But so for week 5, it's pretty easy actually, so I probably could have gone through this pretty quickly. But so Jenny's team of the week for week 5 was Patrick. Everybody was pretty close. There are a lot of teams in the 170s, but Patrick's team ended up scoring 176.36 fantasy points for that week. 20.72 from David Montgomery, 28.9 from Javonte Williams, another 18.8 from Justin Jefferson, 17.34 from Justin Herbert. Everybody except for Brian Branch scored at least 11 fantasy points, which is just like crazy big production from the whole team. So it was like a whole team coming out party. I guess the big one was like Zach Bond, the linebacker for the Eagles, dropping 19.75 for him. So that was great contributions even from the defensive players. So pretty easy team of the week for week 5. When Patrick's hot, he is real tough to beat. Super boomer bust team. Funny enough, so the player of the week that week was someone that I do not like because I don't believe in him, but he is taking care of himself in garbage time this year, and that is Robbie's man, Dak Prescott. So he played the Jets, so everybody's eating up the Jets right now. But he had an excellent day against them. Complete 18 out of 29 passes for 237 passing yards and 4 touchdowns, plus another 28 yards rushing. Even without CeeDee Lamb, he is just chucking the ball everywhere, all over the yard. That game, you also remember I just talked about Javonte Williams for Patrick, so Cowboys were all over the Jets. They won 37-22. It was not close. And Prescott had probably his best game, I want to say ever? Yeah, probably ever. Like, no interceptions, kept in the game. They ran out the score. It wasn't close. Like, just super easy game for the Cowboys. They were winning that game in blowout fashion. So, yeah, easy. Pete's player of the week for week 5 is Dak Prescott. Easy one. And then another easy one was Taco's Pickup of the week. So, Sarah keeps racking up this award. But this one, I had mentioned I was hoping my trade would go through to get him. It was Michael Carter. So Michael Carter took the timeshare in Arizona, though I don't know, now we are 2 weeks later, and I don't know how much he's going to keep that timeshare, but, we'll worry about that later. Anyway, so this was against the Titans. So he had 51 yards rushing and a touchdown, and then another 22 yards receiving. He looked pretty good. I mean, all things considered for Arizona, James Conner's hurt, and Trey Benson's on IR too. So now we're down to Michael Carter and Bam Knight, which is essentially the Jets backfield without Breece Hall from 2 years ago. But yeah, Carter, I can't say was terribly efficient with what he was doing, but he looked decent. I mean, he was doing what they asked of him, and he was pretty good in pass protection. And running backs are valuable. Sarah needs some contributors. She found an easy contributor, helped her get a win, and she's staying afloat, and that's really the thing. It's all about just racking up as many wins as you can, trying to just get into the playoffs and worrying about it from there. So, again, don't really have any wisdom. I'll put that in probably in the next video, to be honest with you, since we'll be caught up, because I think I know what I'm going to say. It's mostly just hey, you should probably take care of your benches. If you're not doing that, you're probably not going to win. And that's a pretty big deal. So, but we'll get to that. In the meantime, easy trophies for week 5. Congratulations to Patrick, Robbie, and Sarah.